I don't watch the video with Akangwa. It don't make him. I don't laugh. I don't laugh so they. I dey laugh for some sad thing because still we don't Kiwi and Bazonian them. Na just primitive instinct for human being them. When they don't strip people for all their dignity them. They fight, they trade and small crumbs, they will fight on top of they. Instead of hungry people for come together for see how they will survive. You will see they will fight over small crumbs. All this problem will get them for this struggle. Now leadership. People they need to want leave any person lead. Whether the person will do something or not. Now the biggest issue. Not be only for it need happen only the phenomenon need happen only with the frontline leaders, the so-called frontline leaders. It happen also for ground zero. So no be I think we all be Ambazonia will suffer. Akangwa na man we either no say if they be born in a say go lead. Ambazonian elitism. Since na bakwere man, he know say na he must lead Ambazonia. Na person way he don't sacrifice. Do I not be saying a person way he no be a nationalist, but a person way he priority don't always be na say go lead. He don't work out Dr. Akangwa or don't hear the story them. We shake with them. How we even when the one make choose leader when they be form AGC. The one choose leader, AC say na his secretary Ayabacho go win election. He deserve to stand up for elections. I know they me for the election again. I know want me again. Instead, me form the egg of see. I go remain with my SYS so that me remain like the president. We know it tendency them very well. Even when he then get the AGC go find good contract. They wanna run here the story for UK for help Ambazonia independent. Akangwa sabotage him. That means na man we prefer say if independence need the can for he go better spoil him. That way Seseko can up. The leader they be complain about the problem for the leadership council, the supervisory body, because Kakuf be supposed to be a united front. You know be a Seseko a group. It be supposed to be a group where he belong for all Ambazonia group, then belong for the. Akangwa start fighting when he say he no go be for the top. Now it be one of the reason why the leadership council no be feel work fine with Seseko. Even though the governing council, Sheikh Kavi, all these people, they be get legitimate complaint them. Akangwa own be just been a say na Seseko be at the head for the Johnny just come. You can take over leadership when he supposed to take the leadership. So when I watched that show yesterday, it talk high meet up La Republic Bankoi. When I demand that colonel always he work with Cristiano na they work at this Kikiwa boy for ground zero day. When he talk about meet Eko. People the way na they work they fight leadership position for La Republic. Ambazonia ran be na their draft. Their chess game. Why boy then they down they sacrifice their life. That way this self-defense thing is the pick up scheme. Akangwa for ye it be been a competition between ye and Ayabacho. Competition between SOCADEF and ADF. Even time where I go out there, I gather news, I gather information for inform the Ambazonians them, for encourage them as an activist. I be that meet Akangwa for China, so I know it personally, I know it character. When I stand, I talk to ADF, they do Akangwa, they call me. Tell me say why are they support Ayabacho? Why are they promote Ayabacho? I tell you say I need to promote Ayabacho, I need to promote ADF. Me I just talk me according to the information what they get them for the ground. If na some group it carry out action them, I talk about that group. It no matter what na which group or not. So if SOCADEF, I need to talk about SOCADEF, it will be not because I not be getting news for the report them about SOCADEF. Or if they get news, they nobody give that news, I not be get access for that news. Because I know if you talk to the way me, I don't know them. So Akangwa don't always make decision now based on a leadership positioning rather than for help Ambazonia. Even though the man will be the struggle for fight for the struggle, but his own condition that always been the same must be at the helm. So when I watch Akangwa, it can make this show after they don't be relegated, it don't be irrelevant. It deal the way they don't go arrange and HD in our work. They don't see how the war a new coalition for Americans and other and the allies they come together. They don't begin come back again for can talk for Ambazonia. If we don't ignore Ambazonia then because we not be important again for ye. If they can talk because say this say their deed they don't fail. So Akangwa they can accuse Egg of Sea, Ayabacho, accuse even Seseko, say they fight for govern. How foolish it be for ye for things say people they fight now for govern. When would they create the transitional authority for ground zero now, because we see the problem, then challenges and way the day for the long term. We see kidnapping for ransom, we see argument for land problem, chieftaincy problem, and those boys they be cut in the middle. Sometimes people they don't start begin use Amber boy Ambazonia fighter them for their own personal gains. Sometimes the boy they get conflict with the civilian, and sometimes they enter a new place, they be nervous because of their security threat. Who know why me was civilian and be caught in the middle of this war where they fight on their behalf. Now why that would create that institution, that transitional institution for ground, will not be interested for govern. The ADF, they don't talk, Ayabacho don't talk, swear, they take oath for ADF. When I see General F and put flag for a soldier, them they take oath. Say they no go ever give power for govern, they no go use them for go take power again for Ayabacho or for ADF or the governing council without going through democratic process. So because he fight for go negotiate, he go turn for accuse other one and say they fight for govern. Who do you fight for govern? You govern with it, they take which money for the ADF nobody ever take money from ground zero. So for ye way they fight now for negotiate, he be morally better than people ready they fight for govern in his own brain. He decrease. If he's Ambazona, they will be a foolish people then. We know very well they deal with the people that don't go sign our Akangwa. I be very disappointed with Akangwa because be looky le better man and not be no say his own ego of a strong suit ego to put his personal ego above the life of 8 million. I be disappointed. But anyway, now a track record that way that always get up. The time where we be know say Sako either already engaged with this Barry Quebec company where them bring this Swiss deal. The company where they become sign deal with Paul Biya, he come up for TV, newspaper, journalism, no for ground zero, for take over Bolloré business for the seaport for Douala, in exchange for help Paul Biya for stop the war because they see Cameroon they lost that territory. They can meet us Sako. Sako get video conference with Ferdinand Gongo. We link them with their two main people, and are the people that they operate for ground for fight Ambazonia. Eko and Colonel Bankwe we na ide for the Cameroon their own CIA. Now the two major people that they fight we. All people the way they don't take bribe. Now the people then giam. Now they organize and meet and giam. You also get the one way they work of Prime Minister office, they work, they try to do their own fake thing, but they don't get any power. Even people them where you see the case like the one for whom they way this their so-called LGA man, we na Cameroon military then convince the Ambazona general for the when I see her then go kill it. Because that Prime Minister you know get power over that country. Now why don't I see they go make arrangement and Cardinal to me the complaint how they make arrangement them. We boy and see me then go over there at DD and the center, they see carry the boy and kill him. Even inside Douala. Down way they be go for that finish APNC conference. Sako get a secret meeting. Una ko Akangwa me na man we talk say the fear any man because he talk the truth. Una call he ask you say na me Capo Daniel talk wait till we happen for the. He get a secret meeting between Sako, Ebenezer Akangwa and Kumeta. Sako tell them the deal whether make our poor beer the benefit we they. Me then try to bring all this Amazonia struggle leader them together. Because he no be believe say they go if we will win this war. So he want take advantage for sell the war. As any man way he don't do 419, he get that he had be fast for take money. Akangwa accept that deal because he be know say he done already lost the leadership challenge for ye as he be the struggle now for lead. So can definitely be rise the way we want Amayabacho be done succeed for he come they be grow, he forces they be grow past his own. So for ye we been an easy deal to for sign up. Kumeta too na man way like money, all man know it for America day. He to join them. Then come up for that meeting. At that time, we be get 3 different group or country the way they want try to support Ambazonian for negotiate with La Republic. One na a company for America when some big pastor then get good political connection. They be that method then all. They be that method then all for the method Jomba Koro, all those our leaders them. You get the one way na the OMPO they be done work with the Europeans them, the European Institute of Peace. where they be done call even that leader them, then go down there, then pay their transport, then go for Belgium for go get conference today. You also get now this one, you also get the Catholic Church, where they become when a cardinal to me be defined for get the contract for negotiate, where Ellie Smith be the work am out. He be the go on a true prime minister. At the same one for una do like heart to heart talk. I just explain things them, not be politics. This is what I talk. I wanna no be blindsided by the people that rango chop money. So the first order of business, as the HD1 close up all chance for any other company to come. Why Cardinal Tumi the fight he own for be the mediator, the prime minister working with the prime minister. You get the American company where it will be genuine, and you get the one for Europe where it will be genuine. The one for Sako, they be done already bribe them. Since all man be done no such Sako done already chop money, and they be no person way no be get credibility. Now he put na Akangwa in front. When I ask Akangwa can't stand with meeting where Bo Herbert be Dede, Jomba, Akoro, even Fontem Niba, or they be get pictures them after those meeting them. Akangwa can't stand lie them because he be done already get that details for the deal with Sako and Kumeta. He lied them, say that HD it come na true ye. The HD it can ye na he stand like guarantor because na man way the self defense that other leader then will believe ye. Now say then take and fool Jomba Akoro them, or then go agree say they will go for Switzerland for negotiate. After they already know say good negotiation that they go on, then decide say they could go for they go negotiate. Then go for Switzerland, then pay their transport. Then get conference, John Bakoro be there for America. He says if they open him up testify for this thing what they tell now. Now for the way they Switzerland, the HD now already tell them the truth behind that thing. Say no be thing for our independence, not thing for just stop the war, get a ceasefire way no will ever end. We will enter for talk with the Republic, we go did it on turn around, me then successfully stop the fight. Even though they explain them for them. Akangwa talk your own condition, say if you sign that document, me then guarantee say the money we probably the OE because they be torture you to go pay and 30 million or so or something like that. All man gigi on condition for the. Now the thing in that way they drive the people the worker go on. So because of their belly, then sign document say not only that HD could do all thing. No be even Switzerland HD. It could do all thing. They make them close because the HDB need that document for go meet up the European them for sabotage. Thing way the European Union they do them with a network way OMPO we done create them for them. We involve country them state they be there behind. Then close the one way they go for America. Me all man shut up, lever me Swiss that HD handle we. And then the one drag when I back. When I go for a presentation, them when I go look at almost 3 years ago, me and Lucas as will be done tell on this same thing why they talk am today. Sometimes then at the HDB they give these people instruction. So when I go talk lockdown, when I show proof of power, when I ban other groups them for show proof of power, so when I fit do one. Not be because they want take we go now for independence, but they want for sell the struggle for go negotiate because no people they even believe in our ability for win. So when they agree am now because they believe say their ego will affect their ego if another man carry for boya. Many the time when I want even hear that name for public Bankoi, Colonel Bankoi na Chris Ano be talk for use them for fighting people the way they want go dismiss he and fire Sako. He be bring that name. It be easy for you to bring that name because a person will be the deal with them already. They be that meet up. I get proof. I get physical proof for meeting where then go meet up Bankoi, meet up Chris Ano for England. He can land with a call for France. Then pretend for your own. They say they take plane come for France because they know what me prime minister know. Since prime minister be the support na Cardinal Tumi on negotiation. You gave Ferdinand Ngongo their struggle way to go on for their own infighting for La Republic. Then come for Yaoundé for France, so then come for treatment. Then take train, come meet up Chris Anway there for UK. They meet up for hotel. So Ambazonians, for cut this long story, the short. Now so when I see so Kadef start work with Sako, you start see they can bring them together at Yeke. Bring them, they work at terrorize people them. La Republic give them even leeway, me then start making work for a guarantee cocoa exploitation. So when Ebenezer Akangwa they can't talk, say Capo Daniel can lie about the World Food Program. Then seize World Food Program, their goods them, where it be meant for sharing for people them. Now the mountain lions go for they go seize them back. Akanga they can talk say the HG, the World Food Program, it be give them chop meat and keep them. When I go believe that man, na man way he kidnap, please them, torture them, can lie for Amazonia. So when I go believe the accounts now, go talk say a whole World Food Program go give a military for ground zero, rice meat and keep them for them, for distribute them. It be impossible. If to say it be possible, it will just actually show now how involved so can they be with these people that deal for the HD. And me, oh man, be careful. They go kiki wa boy them for ground like how they be key the one way they be struggle for stop CDC. We no go sit by watch anybody sell Amazonia. It no go work. They come now, they can't talk say about all these other things the way they go on because they want to try to inject themselves for save their head. Because the agreement the way they don't make with Mr. Pobia, the arrangement the way they don't make with them, it no go work. Now who saying Akangwa me go for go be mediate, for go mediate. He be there for the one being a leader or he one being a facilitator. Now who make his Secretary General for Amazonian war. If any leader want take decision, he go come now as a collective decision. He no go come say now some person that go signs on deal for take benefit, for take position or for take money. He no go ever work. Now man that way no be feel raise money for even pay a transport. They don't go put it full time for inside Ghana. They how long it don't stay for hotel for Ghana. They even use it, the HD even use it for try to destroy the other Ghana, their own war, the one the separatism for inside Ghana. So I'll be there for Ghana, meet up the local representative them for Ghana. Even though they know, I know if you share those videos, then but when I ask the Amazonian leader for Ghana, we get meeting with some of them. So my people, them may gonna forget about these people. They are redundant. Amazonia shall be free. We shall have nothing but independence. And now what? Which that way I have actually fight for. Now which that the ADF they fight for. People the way they want to run for go make compromise for go Harry go take money. If you say the problem no go, it go end up for a way they be expect them. They go fail. The negotiation where you go come from Amazonia, it go only come, we go only accept them now when it be guaranteed. Say a third party, a third state, it go there for back and multiple states that could be involved and they could get enforceable mechanism. We no go sell our country for money. There will be no price, there will be no exchange, there will be no backdoor deal. It will be purely for the people. The leader where they lead the revolution's effort on the ground and on the diplomatic front, the leader will lead the decision-making process in a transparent and a collective manner. Like how Dr. Cho Idan declare, say we will arrive at Boya together. No single person will not make a backdoor deal. It will not work. So make una hear me and una hear me very well. Akangwa he hand no clean, he hand dirty. Man we talk say yeah woman. They be done make agreement say if na say Abacho go lead this war, if na say Abacho go lead them, better me them maybe talk that thing na say wait. I no get time for picking go for all this thing. But wait I want to and I say Amazonia, all the people that go chop money that for go tight for their hand. We will continue for fight until we win. We are winning. The international community have changed their language just as we predicted. When I focus for invest for ground zero, invest for our fighter them. When I focus for stop for continue the ghost town. When I make a may be impossible for any person or individual for go make any deal with La Republic where you go compromise the people their aspiration and we go win like any other country where they don't fight for independence. Now say day. God bless you now.